Hi, friends. It's Miss Brennan, and I'm going to be doing your handwriting with you today. The letter that I picked for us to write is M because Miss starts with M, and I miss you all so much, and I hope that you're doing well. We always start our work by putting our name up at the top, and you know how much I love it when you write your first and last name. So if you can, please write your first and last name, but definitely get your first name on the paper. Once you're done with your name, come to the star, and we are going to write lowercase m. We always start at the top, so start where the star is. We make a little line down, up and around and back down, up and around, back down, M. Little line down, up and around, back down, up and around, back down, M. Now remember, if you make a mistake, it's okay, just erase it, because I've been making a lot of mistakes trying to write on a computer. But just erase it and try again. It's no big deal, little problem. But really do try to take your time, and if you make a mistake, don't just ignore it, fix it, okay? So go ahead and finish all of your M's with little line down, up and around, back down, up and around, back down. Really focus on staying between the two lines and starting at the top. It's very important. Awesome. When you're all done writing your lowercase m, you're going to come to this line and do it all by yourself. So every single star that you see is where you will start your little line down, up and around, back down, up and around, back down. Again, focus on staying between the lines and starting at the top. And then when you're all done, just stop, and I'll tell you what to do next. Awesome. When you're all done writing your lowercase m, come down to this box over here, and it says circle the M. And notice they have an uppercase M and a lowercase m that you can circle. I know a lot of you do like to cross off the letter if it's not M. That's totally fine, whatever you like to do. Just make sure that you're doing it right. So I'm not going to cross off, where'd my pen go? This guy right here. Why not? Because he's an M. That is a lowercase m. However, if you would like, you can cross off this letter because that is not an M, that is an E. So go ahead and take a minute or less than. I feel like you guys can all do this pretty quickly. You're awesome, you're rock stars. And just circle every uppercase and lowercase m that you see. I will not be doing it with you. And then when you are all done, if you're not all done, go ahead and pause the video, or you can go back after I'm done. It's no big deal at all. But when you are finished, come to the box over here. It says color the words that begin with M. Remember, the letter M makes sound. And when it says begins with M, it's the first sound, so the first letter, first sound in the word. So magnet, we want to look at the first sound we hear, which is m. If you think that magnet begins with M, the sound m, then go ahead and color it. And then come here, this is the monkey. If you think that the monkey begins with M, color the monkey. And we're going to come down here to the bear. Bear, B. If you think that bear begins with M, begins with the sound M, color the bear. And then finally, we're going to come here to the mermaid. If you think that mermaid begins with M, color the mermaid. And when you're all done coloring, you will go to the next page and wait. Again, friends, if you're not finished yet, just pause the video. It's no big deal at all. But when you are ready for this page, go ahead and write your name again. This time we're still going to be writing M, but we're going to be writing an uppercase or capital M. Just like lowercase m and just like all of your letters, we start at the top. So start at the star. You're going to make a big line. Whoa, that was not a straight line. No big deal. I'm just going to erase it and try again. You're going to start at the star. Big line down. Frog jump up. Big line, big line, big line, M. Big line down. Frog jump up. Big line, big line, big line. Go ahead and finish all of those, and then when you come to this line, just like the lowercase m, you're going to do it yourself. So every single star that you see, you're going to start with your big line down, frog jump back up. Make sure that there's not a gap between the two lines. You want them to touch. Big line, big line, big line. Awesome. So go ahead and finish those. Now notice how my lines, all of them go to the bottom line and then back up to where that star would be. So I'm not coming up to this line. You want to make sure that these two lines are even and these three lines are even. We don't stop here. I know a lot of us like to do. It just feels a little bit more comfortable, I know, to go big line down, little line, big line. But I want this to come all the way to the bottom, okay? So if you did do that, it's no big deal. Just go ahead right now, take your eraser, and fix them. When you're all finished there, we're going to write words that begin with M. So it says I can write M words. This is a moose. So you're going to write the word moose. So we're going to make a lowercase m, O, O. It's kind of hard to write on there with this, so try to make your S's a little less pointy than mine. But you're going to write moose. Then we're going to write mouse, muffin, and monkey, and stop. So go ahead, take a couple minutes and write those letters and really try to focus. Don't rush through. You can write slow, take your time. And again, focus on keeping all of your letters in the line. Nice and neat. You want to just go slow, take your time, no big deal. But you don't want them like that. You want to keep them between the top line and the bottom line. Awesome. Now when you're all finished, you can come to this page. And it's our super exciting page because it's our last page. You guys are doing such a great job. I'm so proud of you. This last one, we are actually going to write a sentence. So right here, you'll see the mermaid because mermaid starts with the letter M. And down here is where you're going to write M is for mermaid. So go ahead and trace that sentence and stop. When you are all finished tracing the sentence M is for mermaid, you are going to write the sentence M is for mermaid. Two important things to remember are your finger spacers. So you want to write M space is space for, notice how I'm staying within the lines, Well, I'm trying to. Again, I'm writing on a computer. And you know how much I don't like technology. You're all much better at it than me. So I wrote 4 space mermaid. Period. And when you're finished writing that sentence, you are all done. I'm so proud of you all again, and I miss you. And I hope that you're all staying healthy and having fun at home.